Fam, so the trailer for the new Candyman just dropped. I promise y'all, after watching that, when I see that movie, I'm gonna be terrified. I really believe I'm gonna be terrified, man. Look, Jordan Peele has a way of depicting horror in a way that makes you like think about things. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it's not just okay jump scares and it's not just a lot of blood spilling everywhere. It's stuff that make you really think and believe. Like, hold on, man. This eerie, like this eerie stuff it could be some truth to a lot of this eerie stuff that's going on. Now we know Candyman is a fictional tale, but let me tell y'all something. When the movie first came out, like I mean not first came out because the first one came out before I was born. I was born in '93. The original one dropped in '92. When I first discovered the film at a very young age, I was horrified. Just imagine this, man. Candyman is a black ghost attacking people in Chicago, Illinois, which is my hometown I was born and raised in. I'm like, fam, I can say his name and 5 times in the mirror and I go outside, he right there at my doorstep waiting on me. No way, no how, I'm not having it. I never in my life would even try to dare to say Candyman in the mirror 5 times. I'm looking at the trailer for this, man. My man's got Destiny's Child Say My Name being slowed down in a horrific way to make it sound scary and terrifying. I'm like, who the hell does that? Only Jordan Peele do that. He does that type of stuff. Like the I Got Five on it, slowing it down to make it sound scary and make it sound eerie to the point where you will never even listen to the song the same way. I'm like, who would have thought to say my name, say my name, and he got it saying say my name, say my name. Like who would have thought to even do that? That is really genius for real. And the crazy thing about it, this movie seems like the premise of this movie seems to be like there is a guy who's moving to the area near the Cabrini Green project housing, which has been torn down, which has been destroyed in Chicago, Illinois, and he's trying to, I guess, he's trying to make this image of this legend of, he's trying to explore the legend of Candyman. It seems this guy is a reincarnation of Candyman himself, and the ghost or the spirit, the ghost is trying to make him take on his former duties, right? We see him opening the hook, opening the box with the hook. It's looking like the ghost is trying to get him to carry out what he was doing because he seems to be a reincarnation of the ghost himself. Like they have similarities in look, everything. Like it's like this dude look like he could be Candyman's son. And real talk, like something that I peeped. The guy playing the main character in this Candyman is gonna look like he's gonna be the new Candyman. The guy playing him, he looks like the guy who was Adelaide's dad in Us. And I believe they are the same person. Now, y'all can correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe the guy playing the new Candyman is the guy that was playing Adelaide's dad. Like, if Jordan Peele did that, that's dope. Get that brother another leading role. Like he was like, okay, cool. Stay in the pocket for this film right here. I'm gonna bring you back for a stronger film, which is fire. This look like it's gonna be dope. And the crazy thing about it, like I hear the ghost. First of all, I hope that we get an appearance from Tony Todd in this film. We gotta get some type of appearance from Tony Todd in this, man. That would set it off. I already see Vanessa Williams, so she looks like she could be reprising her role as Anne Marie McCoy. That's who she was in the original film. She looks like she could be, she's back in this. She is in the film, but I believe she's reprising her role as Anne Marie. And she probably gonna be telling him everything about Candyman, what's going on, telling him about the legend and the horrible things that happened in Chicago, Illinois around the time that he was running rampant. So I'm excited about that. And then I'm hearing, this is another thing that I picked up on. I'm hearing the ghost say, Candyman say, I'm the writings on the wall. And Destiny's Child Say My Name was a song on the Writing on the Wall Destiny Child album. Say My Name was on the album The Writings on the Wall. That was dope. I'm like, oh man, they putting it all together, even though it's like some pop references or whatever, but I don't care. It still sounds dope to me, and it looked like it's gonna be scary, and it looks like it's gonna be dope, man. I'm talking really fast because I'm just like in awe. Like this man really slowed down Say My Name to make it sound horrific and terrifying. Like I'm like, wow, I wouldn't have even thought to say, man, what song say something about saying somebody's name or something? That's fire. Beyonce probably looking like a good looks on that for real. But yes, man, like I'm excited for this film, man. It looks like it's gonna be dope. And I'm looking at the trailer like I went on my Twitter, I went on my Facebook page, like look, I know this man didn't do this, man. This man snapped, and I understand he's not directing this film, but I believe he's producing it. He's producing it, and I believe he wrote the screenplay and all that type of stuff. So, we know his hand is strong in this film, period. But I'm waiting to see what the finished product will look like. I was so intrigued by the trailer. I didn't even see when it's being released. Like, I sent it to my lady. I texted to her. I texted to my fraternity brother. Like, look, check this out. What you think? Hey, you gonna go see this? Because me and my fraternity brother, when we went to go see Us, we went to go see it each individually, and we called each other and talked about the film once we both saw it, and we not explored, but we detailed stuff that we noticed individually. Like, I would say, I noticed this, and he'd be like, dang, I didn't even notice that. Did you notice this or whatever? So we gonna do the same thing with this movie. I really want to go see this with my auntie, because my auntie is the one that showed me the original film when I was a kid. That had me horrified. Like, she messed me up, fam. I'm like, it's in Chicago too, in Chicago, Illinois, and it's a ghost like this, a black ghost running around with a hook on his arm, killing people. Hell no. And I think in the movie he was rumored to in one of the original movies, like, they had told a story of something about him castrating a little kid or something. I'm like, oh no, fam. He ain't getting me. I ain't getting got. I'm sorry. But yeah, man, I really hoped we get an appearance from Tony Todd in this. I need him in this. I really need him in this. But the guy looks like he could be Tony Todd's son. Like, he could be Candyman's son. But I believe this guy playing this new reincarnation of Candyman is the dad, Adelaide's dad in Us. Y'all tell me if that's true. I believe so. But yeah, man, this guy look like he is going to be reincarnated as Candyman. Candyman trying to get him to carry out his duties and fulfill whatever that he wanted to fulfill and cause havoc and wreak terror on Chicago, Illinois. It's like, fam, and for me, this is I'm looking at the trailer for the film, and I'm looking like they got up in here. They like, who would be crazy enough to do that, to say the name, and they go flick right to the blonde girls up in the house. Oh, fam, they in here clowning. They say, who would be crazy enough to say the name 5 times, and they go shoot right to the blondes. I'm like, oh, fam, they in here clowning, no lie. But I'm excited, y'all. When this movie drops, I'm gonna make a video before I go see it, after I go see it, and I'm gonna break it down, because I have to break down every Jordan Peele film that I see. Because Jordan Peele has messages. He has some medicine in these, he puts candy in the medicine, right? So he gives us a film, and there's certain little things, messages in these horror films that we can take from it. It's not just a regular film where it's just, oh my God, there's all the blood, all the guts everywhere, and it's just jump scares, like I said before. It's deeper than that. It makes you think, like, man, this is something that we really need to think about. This is something that we really need to understand, and especially how things play out in his films. It makes you think about, or makes you think to another level on how to look at certain things in society, like all of that, like even the film Us, and the lower class and the lower class and the upper echelon of society, and how the differences in the way they live and how they think, and in terms of survival, all of that. Like, I'm ready for this film, y'all. I don't know about y'all, but what y'all think? Are y'all just excited as I am? Let me know. Machiavelli Mills TV, I'm out this thing.